Right here we have my Quantum Venture, which is a 430mm quad frame. I have the $3 brushless motors that 3DR was selling. They are 2212s 950 kV. I have a 600 TVL camera installed. Pretty much just waiting for ESCs and a flight controller and a video transmitter right now. But overall, it's going to be a really clean build. As you can see, the wires actually go into the arms, pop out underneath, and yeah, the bias holds it all together. Overall, I kind of like it, but I fear it's not going to be that great in crashes. Right here I have the 3mm carbon fiber frame that is the DL180. I'm going to have a Acro Naze inside of it, and I'm not sure which ESCs and motors I'm using, but I'll probably be using ZTW 18 amps and some maybe 1806 or 2204 motors. It's a really strong frame for its size, which is kind of surprising, but I guess not really, since 3mm is usually what larger 250 quads carry, but yeah, we'll test the durability sure enough. Right here I have my Turnigy Bonsai, which sadly is not the cleanest of my builds, but it flies quite well. I have the Eachine 200mW video transmitter and a 600 TVL CMOS camera. I have the cheap little bitty Banggood $10 OSD, which gives you time and current voltage. Two 9-gram servos. Again, Eachine 1806 2300 kilovolt motor with a 50-45 prop, I believe. So far I've gotten about 8 minutes on a really calm day, but I flew it 2 days ago when it was really windy, got only about 6 minutes. But overall it's a very fun wing to fly. Oh, yeah. And I have the Omway circular polarized antenna, which is pretty good considering you get 2 of them for $15, which is a lot cheaper than Fat Shark. But yeah, overall it's a great setup, it flies really well, and after adding some packing tape to the leading edge, this thing has crashed into concrete, trees, pretty much everything at full throttle, and it's still around, so that really says something about it. Overall, it's a really good plane. It's 600mm from tip to tip. Not sure what the flying weight is, but since I have all this stuff on it, it's kind of heavy, but it flies well for what it is. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this box of parts, but basically what it is the 3D Robotics X8 octocopter, or not sure if it counts as a quadcopter. Well, no, octocopter because it has 8 rotors. The X8 frame, which I got at the site for $18, and bought the arms for like $1.30 a piece. It's a quite large, but it's kind of hard to find the 19mm spacers that it needs. So until I find those, it's not really going nowhere. And right here is the X8 frame mocked up next to the Quantum Venture frame, which is again a 430mm quad. So length it's about the same, but width you could definitely tell there's about extra 30-40mm there, so it's quite a large quad. Right here we have my ZMR 250, and in case you are not into mini quads, you can tell its battery is quite large. It is a 1800 milliamp Nanotech battery, which is a 4S, and the reason being is I'm using 2208 1800 kilovolt motors spinning 60-40 props right now. They put out about 1,200 grams of thrust. So yeah, it's it's quite a hungry little quad. I'm running a Naze Rev 6, which was kind of finicky at first, but I'm getting it worked out. It has the diatone PCB, so all the ESCs, you know, kind of out of the way to solder there. Using XT60. Got this little bitty $3 antenna holder from Banggood.com. I'm using a Omway 200mW VTX, obviously with the Fat Shark's SpireNet antennas, and just some cheap little, I don't know, I think it was like 800 TVL board camera. I've already flown it once with a fully charged 4,000 milliamp 4S battery, and I was just doing it like to play around, but honestly it flew. it had punch to it. Oh yeah, I'm also using these ZTW 18 amp spiders. Obviously 18 amps from ESC, but they can pull upwards of 30 in burst, and they can hover out around 25 amps for I think 6 minutes straight. Oh yeah, and another thing about my ZMR 250, I went on Banggood.com, found this Eachine travel case for only like $17. Has lots of room for props, slots for batteries, has a transmitter holder, and well, without the props it fits in quite nicely, but fits the quad. I mean, I even have the quad in there with the battery and it'll still have plenty of clearance over that. Also bigger slot for, I'm not sure, hardware, more batteries. Just overall it's a really good case for $17. Here we have the VTEL Hunter 500, and this is kind of a sad story actually. I bought this frame about, almost a year ago. I put it together, tried to fly it, it was too unstable. I tried tuning it for like maybe a week straight, had no luck with it, eventually gave up, shelved it, tried again about a week later, and ended up breaking the little bitty tail right here. So that sucks, but it's running a Naze Rev 5, has the Air Gear 350 setup on it, and it flew really awesomely on 3S and 4S. Have the Fat Shark, Immersion RC 600 milliwatt video transmitter, I believe. Right now it's kind of a dead project because, like I said, it broke and these parts are kind of expensive, but after I get everything else flying I might jump into it. Maybe try one more time, but yeah, it's kind of sad. Hey guys, I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded anything to YouTube, but I don't know if any of y'all have seen my older videos. You might recognize this guy. It's my Hobby King Mini Skywalker. Yeah. When you put it together, it has a fiberglass spar that ends right here, and that means every time you crash, the plane stops, it hits the ground. We have all the weight of the top of the tail, the rudder, and the servo all leveraging right there. And since that's where the spar ends, that's where it snaps. It snapped like 6 times. I glued it back together, but finally I got tired of it. Shelved it for about 5 months, along with my VTEL 500. But I painted it. I went from a 1806 2300 kilovolt to 2204 2300 kilovolts. And I went from a 50-40 to a 60-40 prop. Hopefully I'll have better luck with it than I did last time. I mean, if nothing else, I'll just fall back on my bonsai because it is just, this thing is a workhorse. I love it. Wingspan's just a little longer than my bonsai, but it's a good plane, and I'm just trying to breathe some new life in some more projects. So let's see how this goes.